hope I'm doing okay. I just left work. We had bus duty, and I got done with bus duty. I took Benadryl because I was in the faculty room, and we had like exams today. So the students actually left at 2, and if they had to take the bus, we waited with the students, and then we put them on the bus. So I'm exhausted. So I went into the teacher's room, and they had fruit. And in with the fruit, they had it cut up. And it was a red fruit. I don't know what it is. I would like to say passion fruit, but I can't confirm and I can't deny. It was a red on the outside, and the inside was white, and it had black seeds. So whatever that was, it was sort of like a kiwi, but it was a little bit different. All of a sudden, my mouth is starting to tingle, and I was getting nervous because one time I did have mangoes, pineapple, and blackberries, and I was just my tongue was on fire. How you doing, Flying Pizza 2244? How's it going? I was just saying that I had allergic reactions. It was like a red looking fruit, and it had white in the inside with black seeds. I don't know what it is. I would say passion fruit, but I'm not sure. But as soon as I had it, and I ate it, being the pig that I am, I didn't just have a little. I was trying to figure out what it tasted in my tongue. I could feel it on my tongue. A dragon fruit. Yes, that's what it was. I bet that's what it was, a dragon fruit. Absolutely. It's red on the outside, and it had like white in the inside, and it tasted good. It was sweet, but it had that sort of taste like, not like a pineapple, but like that family. And that was it. But I also have this night bop. If you type in !EllenSmile, I want to see if it hits your link. Can you do that for me, please, if you can? If you're driving, don't worry about it. But instead of me, similar to kiwi, yes. Well, my tongue got on fire, and I was having problems. I felt like I was having problems breathing a little, and I was by myself with students. I said, listen, anything happens, do me. I shouldn't say this to a student. I said, listen, I want to go to Westwood Hospital. And as soon as somebody else came, I sat there, and I said, I can't sit here. I went to the nurse, and the nurse gave me, not Smile, EllenSmile. I got to change it to Smile, but it's EllenSmile, !ELLEN smile. Yeah, so that's what happened. So I was itchy. I was really itchy. So it must have been the dragon fruit, because all of a sudden when you get to a certain age, it's just like certain things work and some things don't. So I was always able to eat pineapple. Now I stay away from pineapple, or if I do, I have it in little amounts. So like I went to the nurse, I'm scratching by the wall. My face was getting itchy, and I felt horrible. I really liked it. How are you? Lucero, how are you? Lavia Luciero. I liked it. Oh, thank you so much. It's nice to see you, Luciero, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Yeah, Flying Pizza, it's Ellen. It's Ellen, ELLEN smile, SMILE. I'm gonna have to change that. It's not really working. Did you went in Utah in your life? No, but that's on my bucket list. I want to hit every country, every state there is. When I retire, I want to get like a little Winnebago or a little hot dog thing. Not sell hot dogs, but just small enough that I can travel and meet everybody on my way, on my journey that I have met through YouTube. We have a very close-knit family. It says, Keevzer, it says, hi, Ellen, where are you from? I'm originally from New Jersey, and I moved to New York State right now. I like it. My name is EllenSmile. And it says, where are you from? I'm from New York State. It says, very good, sister. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Lesson Toga. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I am just talking about that. I think I had a dragon fruit, and earlier I was at work, and I felt miserable. I thought I was having an allergic reaction. I was actually, but it wasn't like I needed a needle or a shot, but I could have went that way if I had to. So I'm good now. So I have the Benadryl, and I'm sitting there waiting for the kids to leave, and people are telling me I look like I'm sleeping because the Benadryl makes you so tired, and it does. It really does. I just should have went home, but I just want to do a live just to say hello and tell everybody. So it says, I have my night bop. It's just not taken. Are you in America? Yes. Leverson. In the States? Yes. Musical for kill shot rides. Hey sis, how are you, Holden? I'm doing good. I see when I did a shout out, you changed your settings because I went back because I shouted you out again, and I will shout you out tonight. It says, what do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. Kiever suck. Q9657. I don't get involved in politics. I never did. And I have to be honest with you, I hate to say I didn't vote. My husband was very, very sick with brain cancer, and I don't have time I didn't have time for that. My most important thing was putting food on the table, getting up and taking care of him. And that's it. Armel, how are you, hun? Thank you so much. Nolan Johnson, how are you? Said hi. I hope you're doing well. Please hit the like button. Oh, living my best life. Thank you so much for stopping by. There's a lot of people in here, but I have my regulars. Thank you so much. It says Key. Sir says, Ellen, I love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all for stopping by. Andy Mon TV, how are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Check out the channels that are in here. Andy Mon TV, the musical 4-1 kill shot, rides, and living best life. I will go back out and I will shout you all out. And I will try to do that tonight. It depends if YouTube. Do you know what? If you want to check, I got something. I got a diamond for you. If you go to Nightbot, you can find out the messages that what everybody wrote down. And that's what I'm always looking for. So I was always waiting for YouTube to process the video. I don't have to anymore. That's the only thing. But the only thing is that thank you very much, Keith Sirach. Thank you for subscribing. I'm blessed. I know you're blessed, Andy. You have a beautiful family. Thank you. And I'm so happy for you. You have your family. And that's the most important. The only regret that I do have that my husband has passed is we were always rushing from paycheck to paycheck, always trying to keep up with everybody. And really, basically, the material things don't mean nothing. It really doesn't. And, the dishes can wait, and just enjoy yourself and just be blessed. Mark Knuckles, how are you? Hi, Ellen. Thank you. Can you guys type !EllenSmile to show your link? I want to see if it works. I don't know if it's working, but if you can do that, that would be great. Hello, all in the chat. Nightbot says, when you are kind to others, it not only changes you, it changes the world. Amen. Andy Mon TV is giving hearts, and it says, I'm doing well. I hope you are okay. I'm okay. I had an allergic reaction to a fruit, and I forgot the name of the fruit he said. It wasn't a passion fruit. It was my mouth is feeling weird. I took Benadryl. A dragon fruit. That's what I think it was. It was red, and it had white seeds. That's what I think it was. No, not Andy. You did the same thing the other guy did. It's ! EllenSmile. So not smile. I'm going to change it to smile because everybody's hitting smile. And I think it has to be the most easiest thing. And Nightbob says, let's go, let's grow. Kind words don't cost much, yet they accomplish much. And that's by Yus Pascal. Rising Phoenix, how are you? Priceless things mean the most. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it says hi. Miss Ellen, like 7 done. Thank you so much. Faru, Gas M90, how are you? Thank you for joining live. Hit the like button. That'll be great. I am doing well. It's so cold, I have to start my car up. But I was saying that I had a fruit, I forgot the name of a dragon fruit. And it was in the teacher's room, and it was cut up in 4s. And I ate it, and I bit into it, and it tasted really good. I was trying to figure it out, and I felt a tingling, but I'm like, nah, it's nothing. And I should know better because I have like a reaction to pineapple. I get the tingling in the mouth. So I take Benadryl, and I'm like, woohoo! It says Andy Mon has heart. So what happened was it was on Friday's live. I don't know if you were on Friday's live. It was, I know, Rise in Phoenix, you were on that live. It was crazy. So I had to get gas because it was a Friday. I knew I was going to be traveling. I ended up not traveling. But greatest color, Luke. Hi, how are you, hun? Chris Lee, how are you? Good to see you too, Chris Lee. Peace and blessings, everybody. But it was a crazy live. Oh, Chris Lee, hi, Andy. Sandy says, you're so pretty. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I look like I went through the mill. I'm so tired. But I left there and I went to go get gas. And I told this story on Saturday, but I'm going to repeat it because I really find it that it really is important that you have to be kind. So I went to the gas station and there was a gentleman there and he was young, between 22, 26. And he ended up only having a sweatshirt, a yellow sweatshirt. So I said to him, I'm like a Karen, I guess. I don't know. I said to him, do you have a jacket? And he's pointing, but he's not. I think there was a communication breakdown of language. And my heart was breaking because it was only 18 degrees. It had to be like only 18 degrees. And hi, Creola. How are you? Mwah. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. And also a road strip. People can be so rude nowadays. Absolutely. Hi, Cameron. And it says, hi, Chris Lee. Hi in there. Cameron, the prayer. Hi. How are you? Well, I'm all caught up. It says, Howard Thomas, how are you? Hi. So I said to him, and I didn't want him to scare because I know a lot of things going on in the news. I didn't want them to think that, like, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it because I think it's sad. Like, if I was ICE or whatever I was, I think he was weary of me. And I was like, so I said to him, my husband passed away. I said, I'm going to get you a jacket. And he pointed saying that there was like a heater there. But what ended up happening was I said, listen, it was winter time and it was around the holidays. I was trying to get rid of my husband's jackets and I just could not. Something was stopping me. It made me sad and I got upset. But I said, you know what? This man needs a jacket. I said, Steve, and I felt like Steve was telling me to go. So I went home. I got him a really heavy jacket, a heavy jacket, and just like a lighter heavy jacket. And then I brought down to him like a light jacket for spring. And then they have the ones with the plaid with the wool or something, not wool, but just like heavy. So I figured even if he wasn't my husband's size, he can wear jackets to keep himself warm. And I went back there and I had given him 3 bundles, you know what I mean? Like 3 things that he had to carry, but it was altogether like 6 items in there. So I'm going to go through my husband's closets. And I figure even if he doesn't need it, maybe one of his friends does. So what I'm basically saying in the story is use your heart. And, we have a lot. I have an abundance of stuff that I have kept through the years. And I wanted to share that. And I figure I can't keep it with me. And I got rid of it. And I feel like Steve was with me when I did do that. So, look around. If you see somebody that is in need. I was actually... The jacket that I wore on Friday was a Reebok jacket, and I was going to take that jacket right off my back. It was my husband's jacket. That's why I had it. But I didn't want to give it to him because it was dirty on the sleeve because I had shoveled, and I must have got dirty when I fell in the snow. So that was it on there. But just like, try to help everybody. Help your, they're our brothers and our sisters, and even though they're not by blood, like, show compassion and love and light. That's all. I'm done with that. That's all I had. That was my news that I had to tell you today. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back to here. Type Ellen. So if anybody can type exclamation point Ellen, ELLEN, smile, SMILE. I want to see if your channel comes up. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. I'm going to start from here, and then I'm going to get going pretty soon because I did take the Benadryl because I was allergic to the fruit, the dragon fruit. Howard Thompson has said hi. Some people are cold-blooded, though. I know, exactly. But we can do it. It says, do not feed the trolls. My Not Bob's working on that. Chris Lee says hi, Creola. Musical Kills are trying to do my thing, but thought I'd share love to you and all in the chat. Thank you so much, Musical, for Kill Shot Rides. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to put everybody that came into my chat. I'll put their names, and you can check out the channels. We are not a sub for sub, but if you want to check them out and just say, I saw you on EllenSmile, or you have to even use my name. I don't care. I saw you in the chat, or just say, how are you? You do look at the long video, not like 100 hours or an hour. If it's like, between 3 and 10 minutes or whatever. I do quantity, so I don't do that anymore. But I used to go down the rabbit hole looking for, if you're looking for subs. At this point, I don't need any subs. I just need the watch time. But that's neither here nor there. That isn't my thing. That's why I'm on the live, to get there. But just check them out, and there might be things that you like. There might be things that you don't like. Then don't do it. But just use some sense. But it'll help you a lot, hun. It really will. Musical. 4-1 kill shot rides too. Chris says, hi, Howard. It says, when I want to. Here we go. Here we go. I guess I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever, but here we go, baby. Starlight, Star Bright. Hello, dear Ellen. Hello, everyone. Much love. Thank you. Creola says, bye, Chris. Bye, Chris Lee. So she might be leaving. Thank you so much for stopping by. I guess it must be hi. You were just concerned. Yes, I was. I was very concerned because he's a human being. He looked so white and pale. It looked like looked like he was freezing to death. And it was 18, and it was really, really chilly and windy. That's concerning. It says, hi, Star, much love. So what I'm doing is I'm always going to keep clothes in the car. And, I want to donate them. But if I donate them to, like, the Goodwill, they sell them. I don't want them to sell it. I want them to, give it to them, I have a member. I don't know who the member. It looks like Starlight, Star Bright, 70. Thank you so much for joining my membership. If anybody is interested, it's 99 cents a month, but I appreciate that. Starlight, Star Bright, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate it, and it helps. I can do other stuff, and it covers what it is. I actually want to start doing music, because I think I have like a good thing for like poems and stuff and writing. I'm very creative in writing. I would like to take that to Sono, but I didn't want to do it yet until I got the membership, because I want to keep the copyrights on there. I think they take it, but whatever. As long as I have the copyrights and it's mine. Here we go. Let me see. It says, Chris Lee says, hi, AA Road, musical for kills. Sister, say, hey, I'm back. I hope you heard what I was saying, that you should check out all the people that when I do a live, I always go back and I put the people's names. Those are true people. Those are people in my community. Some of them are not. If they are listed, I will put them in, but there is no subscribers. These are just real people subscribing, and I love that. And I love them too, and I do them shout outs too, because they're just as important as the people, that have channels, when you support. I have Amia 14, and it was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Amia 14. Hey, beautiful Ellen. So I'm going to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday, dear Amia 14. Happy birthday to you. You were on the source. That was it. And they had sang happy birthday, said hi. Thanks for sharing your life with us, Ellen. Thank you so much, Chris Lee. If I can help someone, and I know that there are people having problems or issues in their life, and a lot of people are alone. And seriously, I'm really being serious like that, especially with the older people, their children. Not that their children are like jerks, whatever, but they all have their own lives. They have children. They're working a full-time job. And I've always been a caregiver. I've been a caregiver to my father. My father lived with me. So I get it. But, just to say hello, to stop in, like even your neighbors, even in the time where it's like there's a snowstorm going out. And I always used to shovel my neighbors. They were older, and I used to do it. And I was tired. And I was taking care of Steve, but I still did it. It was just something that I always did. Just check on your neighbors, especially with this cold weather. People are dying in this cold weather. Hi, Amy. I can't say it, but I'm trying. Amy 14. AA, still the Lord. We are God's children. Absolutely. And we need to watch out for each other. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion. Doesn't matter by gender. Everybody should just take care of everybody. And I've always, I always looked out for people. I always did. And it just bothers me. It says, AA, like this. Hit the like button. That's all. It says, musical. I've been testing out new gear like Face with my games content. Oh, nice. Very nice. I don't have, you know what I have? I only have my camera, my phone camera, and I do the best that I can. I don't know if it's enough, but it's enough for me right now. I see people with the lights and stuff. It's nice stuff, but my next thing I want to get is a computer, like not a computer, a laptop, because when I have my surgery, I won't be able to go on the computer, and I find that at nighttime, instead of being on my computer in my room, I'd rather sit, not watch TV, but just be more comfortable. I'm not comfortable. And that's it. I have Starlight. Oh, I have more people. Oh my gosh. It says, hi team. It says, Amia 14, EllenSmile. So when you do it, it has to be exclamation point, EllenSmile, no space. I'm going to try to do this. It says, Amia, beautiful Ellen. Thank you so much. I'm going all right. I'm glad. Doesn't seem to be working, Ellen, unless I'm doing it wrong. No, I have to go back. We've been trying. I even had Lashana on the case, but when I saw her on Saturday, but we just couldn't fix it. Timber says, hi, Chris. It says, type EllenSmile to show your link. And it says, no, not smile, EllenSmile, ELLEN smile. See, I'm going to have to change it to smile only. Should be EllenSmile. Exclamation point, EllenSmile. Yes, you should do the music. I would love to. It says, I'm going to send some friend. Oh, trying to look at this. Lisa Stocks, how are you? Good to see you. Amazing channel with so much genuine love and respect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Chris. No, Creola 12. I'm sorry. My glasses. I need the glasses. Lisa says, happy HBD. Happy birthday day. How are you doing? I don't know what happy birthday day. Yes, that was for Mia. That was her birthday yesterday. And then my Nightbot is working. It says, do not feed the trolls. Hi, Lisa. Nightbot says, fun fact, bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. My birthday is Friday. Okay. Tim be us. You come back on Friday. I will be here. I would sing happy birthday again. My mouth is so dry, and I was allergic to something, and I took Benadryl, so I want to make sure that I can speak. I actually have to take water. I can feel my throat closing. It says, Creola 12, happy birthday to all. Yes, happy birthday to all in February. Timber sings says, thank you. All right, you're making me feel guilty. I'll sing happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to everybody in February. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, my throat is like, it's dying. Lisa Stocks, I always watch your channel. I'm watching the stock market and see what's going on. Thanks, Creola. It says, awesome. What a day, if I may ask. It is a beautiful day. You know why? Because we got up. It says amateur. I'm not going to say. Hello, Ellen. Says local reviewer. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Chris Lee 3862. Hi, local. I heard you have a warrant. Uh-oh, here we go again. I'm not starting that. Chris Lee. Hello, bro. Chris Lee. Hi, amateur. Yeah, it's a Creola 12. You're supposed to hit exclamation point, EllenSmile, ELLSM. But I'm going to change it to exclamation point smile. Against local reviewer. Yeah, it's not working. It says, the musical says, I'm a mentally ill man that has a sick mom to tend to, but I always make time. You know what? Because you're a good person. Because in your heart, you have it in your heart, and it's hard. Don't say you're mentally ill. You even if you are, you have to tell everybody. But you know what? You're a good person. You are here, and you have a community of people that are here for you. And if you want to grow your channel, this is where to be. We love you. We do love you. LOL bird. Gonna ignore it. LOL. So it has to be exclamation point, EllenSmile. Make sure you click the like button. Thank you so much, people. Type Ellen to show your link. Love you, Ellen. I love you too, local reviewer. You've always been very kind to me, and I appreciate that. And you know what? Just ignore the trolls, because you know what? They're people too, and maybe they're missing something in their life. Maybe they're looking for attention, negative or positive. But it's okay. We love you. We love you all. To the trolls, thumbs up. A Nightbot, how did the barber win the race? They knew a shortcut. The link is not working yet. It should be exclamation point EllenSmile, not smile, EllenSmile. It says kindness costs nothing but means everything. Anonymous. Did you know that an octopus has 3 hearts and blue blood? Prayers for you, LOL bird. You need love and respect. Chris Lee says, be kind, it's free. Exactly. That's on my channel. Should have been learn respect, but you can't. And I appreciate everybody, but don't even engage. I truly don't. And, it is what it is. Hello, Barry. How are you, hun? Checking to make sure you are okay. Oh, loyalty matters. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, hun, for stopping by. That's another channel that's great. We all grew together. Yeah, it's the musical for One Kill Shot. It says, I got this. You know what? I appreciate it. I truly do. And I have had people come that argued with the trolls. And one time I did, and they ended up taking a picture of me, and they did all kinds of filthy things on their channel. And when I complained, I tried to get it off of YouTube. I don't even care because it's free advertisement. You can write whatever you want in the chat. When I go home, I'm just going to delete it, but it shows up as a credit. So we're good. Just hit the like button, my little trolls. It says, let's go, let's grow. It says, I have another doctor's appointment 4 days after my birthday. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything is fine with you. I have a doctor's appointment with the surgeon tomorrow for my knee. So it says, Living Lou. It says here, thank you, Killshot. At least it was a view. Hi, everyone. Sunny side up. How are you? Another one on here. Yes, they are lonely. That's why I feel bad. And I do work with kids with disabilities, and it breaks my heart, the whole scene. But sometimes they're not children. These are adults. But I mean, it's okay. It says right here, Nightbot says, do not feed the trolls. Sunny says, hi, Fuzzy. Hi, Fuzzy. We have more in the demons. Try harder, little buddy. Fuzzy, hello. It says, hi, Sunny. Says Chris, good in Arizona. Barry says, it says, you want a sidekick on stage, Ellen? I got 10 minutes if you want to join you. Oh, that's so sweet. I was just about to go. I still didn't go home. But you are always welcome on my channel, local reviewer. If you want to set something up for like a Friday night or Saturday night, I'm there. And if you have an email, or for anybody, I'm more than welcome. Or if I get home, it's just hard right now because I have to drive home. I'm on Benadryl. And I don't even know how to even do that. I'm on my cell phone. I would have to do it, I guess. Like, how would you do that from your phone? I don't know nothing about the phone. I just came from school, Bellamia. If you know how to, but listen, I'm going to leave an open invitation for you, local reviewer. Either when I get home, it's hard when I get home because I don't really do any more lives. I do a live in the morning, I do one at night, and then I do the lives on the weekend because I find that they're easier, or at nighttime. But if here, get them in Jesus, it says, but if you can show me, local reviewer, I don't even know how to do it. It says, before erasers, bread was used to remove pen marks. Emails in description, Ellen. Yes, it's in my description. Oh, and yours, I will. And I will hit you today. I promise I will. Because, like, even if I wanted to do it right now, I don't know how to. I'm on a live. Is that terrible? I can't even fix Nightbot to work. I can't. It says, I'm going to get off. Got to get ready for the tomorrow. So do I, hun. I'm going to get going too. I normally get out of work at 3 p.m. It says local reviewers. So between 3 and 4, I'm normally free. Okay, that sounds like a plan. You know what? Tomorrow, we can maybe set something up because I'm not going to be working. To go short live with you, Ellen, and your community. It would be blessed. Definitely. How about even maybe tomorrow? Because I took off tomorrow because I have the surgeon, and I'll be home tomorrow. After 3. I usually do a live, and if I can do it from home, my phone, I can set it up. Then that'll be great. But I am gonna go right now, everyone. I miss school. Mwah. Do you know what? I think it was Bulimia's birthday too today. She was her birthday. I did happy birthday this morning. Thank you so much, people. God bless everybody. Good afternoon, Ellen. Brenda Huckleby, I'm going. Ellen, please be safe driving on Benadryl. Have coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. What happened was it was a loyalty matters. I ended up having some kind of fruit. It was red, and I had the white and it had the black seeds. And all of a sudden, I started feeling weird. I told the student, I said, "Do me a favor. If anything happens." Hospital. Shouldn't have said it, but I was like, I don't want to go to the other hospitals. So then when another aide came down, I left. I ended up going to the nurse, but I was there for like maybe 25 minutes. They gave me Benadryl, and I was really, really itchy, and I didn't feel well. But I'm tired now, but I want to go home. All right, everybody, take care, everyone, and have a blessed day for the rest of you. I appreciate everybody. I have a great love you all, and thank you again. God bless you all. Love you. Mwah.